Suki Wasserman of Homefront, New Jersey is working to, frankly, break the cycle of poverty. That is nothing less than Homefront, New Jersey's goal. And on any given night, they provide shelter for about 450 homeless families. The vast majority of their clients are children. Suki, I have to ask you first, though, is that artwork behind you the work of some of the children?
It absolutely is Homefront art. A Homefront artist made this. We have a therapeutic art space where people can kind of work through the pain of becoming homeless. And then as they evolve as artists, can sell their work. And it's a social enterprise, which is self-funding, and it helps the artists earn money. So.
And you help them build employable skills while they're staying with you?
Absolutely. We have our Higher Expectations program where, well, first folks can finish their high school education if they haven't already, and then we work and do job training, job placement, resume writing, and we may have connections with a lot of local companies. So actually the goal is to help a family that's homeless become self-sufficient by surrounding them with all the tools they need to survive on their own and flourish.
Do you help them continue their education in the school, or do you help them right on site at your facility?
We do both. So for the Higher Expectations program, we have on site a facility. Right now, most of it or all of it is being done virtually because of COVID. And we're very proud that even during COVID, we had 12 adult graduates, but then we also set up our children to make sure they have remote learning access and help with tutoring virtually for their homework so they succeed. But we also teach the parents how to oversee their children's remote learning and advocate in the school district for children with special needs or who need accommodations, just so their children will have the best opportunities possible.
So you are much more than a, quote, homeless shelter. You're an entire support system, it sounds like.
We have, it's hard to believe, but we once counted up our programs last year. We have over 30 programs because we know that just putting a roof over a family's head is not enough. You really need to break the cycle of poverty with education, parenting, rebuilding the spirit, teaching someone that they're worth help. A lot of the people who come to us say, you know, by the time I came to you, I had been in an abusive relationship, or I had really had no family support for so many years. I didn't even believe that I was worth the help. So rebuilding the spirit, making job connections, and we see such incredible results.
They actually say I didn't believe I was worth the help.
Oh, yes. We had a woman who said, I was kicked around so long, first by my father and then by my boyfriends and husband, that I really just didn't think I was worth, you know, anything more than that. And she said, I came to Homefront with just the clothes on my back. And it's interesting, that client says now she lives in her own home, she's doing great, and she has a photo of Homefront on her wall when you walk in, and she says, I'm proud of my journey because I've really come into myself.
Amazing. And a lot of us didn't realize for a long time, when we would go by a hotel or a motel, it's true, is it, that a lot of those rooms that are occupied are homeless, or by homeless children. Is that right?
Yes, I was actually out there Thanksgiving weekend giving out meals with Homefront. What happened was 30 years ago, Homefront started because our founder, Connie Mercer, was taken to these motels by her friend, a pediatrician, and shown how the children and families were there because that's where the government, you know, put them up to stay. And she decided that if everybody in our county knew that this is what was going on, we could change it. And we were very proud that over many, many years, there were virtually no families in the motels anymore. They were either living in one of our 115 affordable apartments that we manage, or going from our shelter and then launching into the community at large. Unfortunately, because of the joblessness, the difficulty of finding good jobs that pay a living wage, families are now back again over the last year and a half and really spiked during COVID. Hotels and Homefront is out there. We're not only bringing meals, we bring children's programs. We actually set up tables in the parking lot by the grass and have children's programming every week. We have remote programming and really just making sure the families have everything they need and we can help in the ways that they need.
And you call your facility, I'm not calling it a homeless shelter, I'm trying to drop that phrase. You call your facility also a family preservation center, which is an interesting terminology. How do you use the funds from Investors Bank, Suki?
You know, Investors Bank has been amazing. We have gotten grants every year for food, and that's really the first need. I mean, just during COVID, for example, food insecurity has doubled across the country, and we're seeing that exact figure here, even though we're one of the wealthiest counties in the country. Do you know that we're giving out twice as many groceries and essentials as we did this time last year? And we couldn't do that without Investors Bank. And I just want to say such a huge thank you from your CEO on down. We've had a long relationship since the beginning, and you guys come, not only give money, you volunteer, and our Easter Bunny, who comes and visits our kids, she's from Investors Bank, and you guys brought us Girl Scout cookies during COVID to add to the grocery bags. So it's just, you guys are complete partners in what we're doing, and we are so thankful.
Suki Wasserman of Homefront, New Jersey, congratulations on all that you are doing.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. We're so honored. And thank you for your help.